The Old Pond by Matsu Baso. An old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash. Silence again. Now I don't know what that means, but I did just read you a haiku poem that's meant to leave you breathless. This is a vehicle that's so nimble, it practically leaps from corner to corner like a frog on a trampoline. Thanks to the RUF RGT 4.2 in Gran Turismo 7, it's perfectly tuned to suspension and rear-wheel drive. It feels like a car is dancing on the road. Even the engine roaring makes me tremble like a frog in a thunderstorm. You turn the wheel and it's like the car has 6 senses, knowing exactly how to respond. It's as if it's been practicing its move in the pond for many years. And here it is, the RUF RGT. This thing is impeccable. Impeccable. It is like literally like a leaping frog. It is so quick, so fast, and just so active around the corners. But yeah, very responsive as well, of course. I will say one thing that annoys me about this car is a little bit of the gear ratio, but as well as to try and find the perfect one. I couldn't really find the perfect one with this car, because one thing that I noticed with this car is cuts its own power weirdly for some reason. I've noticed that quite noticeably. But yeah, I'm not drifting great here, but yeah. Let's go to first person action here. Trying to hold it together. Decent 32,000 points. But yeah, so yeah, the RUF is very hit and miss at times. It can also cut its own power, and it really annoys me as well. But like I said before, but other than that though, yeah, it's decent to drift. I just think there's other better drift cars out there, to be honest with you. Like the Lamborghini Gallardo, like bearing in mind that was 1,000 horsepower and it had a lot more support, I'd say. Even if it was stiff at times, it still had its support to support the whole back end of the car. But this, it has a mind of its own, and with a mind of its own, yeah, it was very tricky to try and handle this car at times. Don't get me wrong, you'd have good days and bad days with this car, but if you really had a bad day on Gran Turismo, this was not the car to even drive. It is a massive change when you realise how much the game has changed since this 1.49 update. Don't get me wrong, the car is very spectacular, very nice, very aesthetically pleasing to look at, and it's great for photos and photography. But is the RUF RGT 4.2 in Gran Turismo 7 a really great drift car to drift? What I'll do, I'll take you through the setup and what I'll show you what I've got, and yeah, basically that. So this is the setup, of course. Now this is my newer setup compared to the older one. I'll show you the older one in a bit, but yeah, I mean, obviously in terms of the whole car, of course, yeah, I've kept it quite significantly low in terms of settings and stuff from the rear end. Maybe that's probably why it's probably slightly you know, a bit unpredictable at times, should I say. This obviously helps it to drift a lot more easier as well. Toe angle, of course, everything at 0. That's a massive change as well. We've got 5 at the front from the outer side. Next to camber angle, pretty much the same as always leave with most of my cars, as well as, yeah, that's pretty much it really. Trying to make it not too stiff at the front as well, otherwise the back end's just going to keep spinning out every single time, and therefore we're going to just keep consistently just spinning out. So yeah, differential wise, of course, I've got all 60s as well. I'm just briefly going over this. I kept this at 330. I feel like that was probably the better ratio anyway, but I'm still trying to figure out ratio wise in terms of gearing on this car, because I have noticed a significant amount of power loss sometimes during a drift sometimes. But yeah, but like I said, it does remind me of a little bit of the Carrera GT, of course, as well. If you haven't drifted that, go and drift that as well. I haven't made a video on that, but go and drift it. You'll understand what I mean about that car. But yeah, overall this car is fully upgraded to the max. Even weight reducing is fully maxed out, of course, as well. And yeah, that's about it really. So yeah, so 942 brake horsepower, of course. We've got 1,148 kilograms in weight. And yeah, this thing is pretty insane. As well as, this is my old setup as well. So here is my old setup, of course. That is what it is. It is a lot more stiffer compared to the other one. This one can make you drift, and it drift a little bit easier. But the problem is with this, you don't do 360s, etc. Vice versa. It doesn't have that sort of, you know, let's put it this way. It doesn't loosen up, it's quite tight and quite stiff, but yeah. But with this one, of course, it makes it a little bit more easier as well, so yeah. So there you have it, the RUF RGT 4.2 drift car in Gran Turismo 7. A car that transforms the art of driving into thrilling, high-speed ballet. It's a machine that leaps through corner to corner with nimbleness of a frog, hopping between lily pads, leaving you breathless and eager for more. But here's the twist. This car is unpredictable as a flirtatious tease. Imagine a date who keeps you on edge, playfully hitting at what's to come but never delivering. The RUF RGT 4.2 is like that. It toys with your expectations. Just when you think you've mastered its antics, it surprises you with another delightful drift or surprising burst of speed. And I've been McExige, and I'm about to round off this video right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please give the video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Go and check out the Subaru video as well. That video is so amazing. That's my recent video that's just been uploaded recently. Go and check that out as well. And yeah, see you guys in a bit. Take care, and yeah, peace.